Alrighty, what is good, gang? SV Eddy here, and on today's video we are going to be talking about riding on the highway and what you should be doing to stay safe and what you should expect as a new rider. So first things first, as a new rider, let's start off there. I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you, most people probably wouldn't want me to say this. I don't want to scare you, to be honest. I hate saying things that discourage people, but you got to understand, a lot of these car drivers, people that's driving a car, they're not mindful of motorcycles. Most people, unfortunately, for the first couple of years of driving, rarely have to ride around more than one biker at a time. A lot of people don't run into groups of bikers, and if they do run into groups of bikers, a lot of time, like I said, since they're not familiar with it, they don't know how to react. A lot of people still are trying to cut us off, not knowing that unfortunately we're not moving out the way, especially if we're riding 20 deep or so. So them trying to cut us off, you don't want to play head to head with a car. It's a car, it has 4 wheels, it's 2 more than we have, an extra 1,000 pounds most times more than we have. You want to get out of their way, or stay out of their way. We're riding in a group and cars start trying to cut you off, go the opposite way that they wouldn't expect, get past them, slow down, let them go. Maybe they're just getting off the next exit and having a bad day or something. Give them the benefit of the doubt. But what you don't want to do, again, is go head to head with a car and start acting like you're about to run into it or something. It's not going to end well, especially if they're unhinged. They might just run you directly off the road, bump straight into you. If you look on YouTube, I'm sure there's plenty of videos you can find. But yeah, back to the topic, riding on the highway, what you should be doing, what you should expect. Me personally, when I get on the highway, my goal is, again, to stay away from majority of the cars. If I can stay away from the cars, I feel like I'm going to be safe, because I know I'm not going to do anything stupid in open space and area that's going to make me lay my bike down or hurt myself. On the other hand, if you are riding next to a bunch of cars on the highway, you have to expect them to do something stupid. You want to think ahead, you want to think forward. You don't want to wait until you see a car turn on their signals to turn, because most people do what? They turn on their signals. Hold on. Ah, that guy wanted to give me a little smoke. Y'all heard that? He skirted off back there on me. All right, back to the topic anyways. You guys don't want to wait to the last second to see somebody turn on their signals, because they're going to cut right over. So if you see a car like this one ahead of me, you see brake lights, you don't even see brake lights, you got to just expect. Just put it in your head. Put it in your head to say, hey, this car was randomly going to turn on their signals or not turn on their signals and cut me off. So me, I put on my turning signals, extra things like that, just to let people know, hey, I'm coming past you still. I'm here. Look at me. I'll turn on my hazards sometimes to let people know if I don't think they're going to be able to see me. So yeah, you guys want to make sure that you are riding safely, thinking to the future, assuming and projecting and expecting these cars to do something to bump into you or to hurt you. Not on purpose, just expect that they're not paying attention. Yo, I started up my YouTube. I think I knew that guy from somewhere. Tell him subscribe. So yeah, again, we got some friendly people out here. We got the Infinity. We want to make sure, when you guys are riding, you are being safe. You're thinking about what other people are doing, not just what you're doing and what you want to do. You got to assume, for the most part, you're in someone's way. We're all in each other's way out here on this road. We're all trying to go to different destinations, and no one knows, for the most part, where the next person is going. So we don't know how fast they need to be going, how slow they feel like going, what mood they're in. So let's just keep mindful of that. So yeah, when you're on the highway, there's going to be 2 things additionally that I personally like to make sure that I'm doing. One of them is driving with the flow of traffic. Just like if you're in a car, you don't want to be riding going 120 when everyone else is going 60, 70. It don't make sense. If you're doing that, what you're gonna end up seeing is cops picking you out all the time, because they're gonna see you're flying past everyone, you know, pretty fastly or quickly. Why is it that you're going this fast? What you're also gonna see is cars start to cut you off more, because they're gonna assume that you're cutting them off. I understand we're on a bike and they should expect us to be able to go fast, and we are faster than most cars, but what you don't want to do is have them assume you are flicking them off and saying, hey, screw you, get out of my way, I'm a biker, blah blah blah. You want to make sure they understand that you're just literally testing your bike out, enjoying your bike like they are enjoying their car. So we're on the highway now. I'm not sure how the audio is doing. I haven't been able to get a full test on the highway yet. The other day when I took it out on the highway, the audio cut out on me. So hopefully I get lucky like last time. I don't know if I should call this testing out my Purple Panda mic part 2 or things to do to stay safe on the highway. So that brings me to the third point. Alrighty, so that third and final last thing, tip and trick you want to do to make sure you're staying safe on the highway, besides expecting and assuming everyone is going to be doing something that you don't expect, like this truck here might get over, so I'm gonna get over. And the second is driving with the flow of traffic, so cops aren't pulling you out, picking you out more, and other cars aren't trying to run you off the road, assuming that you're giving them the finger because you're flying past them so fast, and most likely actually cutting them off or merging them in front of them after. Alright, so that third thing is going to be using your mirrors. I know a lot of people put bar-in mirrors on, they take these things completely off, but I think we get in the habit as motorcycle riders, the fact that we can turn our heads to look. We're in a car, it's a lot harder. You got this door right here, you got to turn around, the seats right there. We get in the habit of turning all the way around, taking our eyes off the front of us. We could be right in the front of a car this close, and because we're on a bike and we know we can swerve quickly to get out the way, we turn all the way around and check to see if someone's behind us. Have your mirrors adjusted properly, check your mirrors, turn on your signal, wait 5 to 10 seconds, and merge. Alrighty, flow of traffic. I'm still next to these guys. I'm not flying past them. He's not gonna be mad. He thinks I'm just enjoying my bike. And if he doesn't, he can get this smoke. Mike. Alright, so yeah, those are the three things. Make sure you guys are assuming and expecting what these drivers are doing in their car. Don't just assume that they are paying attention to you. Number 2, drive with the flow of traffic so people don't get mad at you and so cops don't always pull you over. It sucks riding a bike knowing, oh my god, I'm about to get pulled over, I gotta be careful, I'm gonna get pulled over. It takes the joy out of it. It really does. I got pulled over a couple weeks ago for some bull crap. Merging going 86 in a 65 on a motorcycle. But yeah, so that scared me for a little bit. The next couple of days, especially riding to work, it was on this same route. I was terrified. I'm like, oh my god, I gotta go 75. If I go any faster, this motherfucker is gonna be right here looking at me. He's gonna remember my bike, and you get all paranoid. So to avoid that, drive with the flow of traffic. And last but not least, final step, use your mirrors when you're on the highway. When you're going 35, 45, it's easy to come to a dead stop on a motorcycle when you're going that speed. It's pretty hard, almost impossible to do that going 80. If you try to come to a dead stop right now, you're flipping. Or if you're really good at balancing like biker boys, you'll be able to, you know, do a little, you know, stoppy thingy. Slam in on those front brakes and pull your back end up until you fly up. You know, you can do one of those thingies, but yeah, so if you're using your mirrors on the highway, you'll be a lot safer knowing when you're merging. You can merge, you know, however you want for the most part when you're riding throughout the city and on basic streets and roads, because if you turn your head and you see someone's not there, there's a good chance that they're still not going to be there within 5 seconds of you merging. But if you're on the highway and you look and no one's there, and I go to merge now and I look, oh, there could be somebody flying past me going 120. It only takes them 5 seconds to get from point A, you know, 50 feet to point B to me, you know, or A and B, however that would have went. But yeah, so those are the 2 or 3 tips and tricks for today's video. How to stay safe when you're riding on the highway as a new driver or an experienced driver. As an experienced driver, you should definitely be doing these things just to make sure you feel comfortable riding and enjoying your bike. So signing off here, SV Eddy, MotoGAng. Make sure you guys have a great day, be safe, enjoy the weekend. Hit that like button, make sure you guys are subscribed and hit the bell notification so you can get notified when I release these new videos. Drop a comment. I have a Cash App giveaway I'm doing at the end of every month. Again, like this guy, I thought he was staying in that lane, but yeah, I'm doing a Cash App giveaway at the end of month, every month. Probably gonna do about $25 to $50. I'm gonna start doing t-shirts, free t-shirts. I'm gonna start giving away motorcycle parts that I buy that doesn't fit, that's not compatible for my bike. I have some brake levers right now, I have some bar ends, I have a couple things that might be compatible for your bike that you can get for free just by making sure you're subscribed. So enjoy the day, guys. Peace.